Hi, everyone. I am Tanya Farron. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I'm excited to have you with me today so that we can just dig in and talk a little bit more about wellness. But you're not just going to hear from me. I've got three amazing ladies who are part of the virtual wellness experience with me today. So let me bring them up. We have Jackie Hallberg, Charity McDonald, and Erica Kessie. Hi, ladies. Thanks for joining. How's everyone tonight?
Great.
Wonderful.
Excited to be here with you, beautiful women.
I know, right? So fun. It is fun, fun, fun. All right. So let's take a minute and you guys can go around, introduce yourself, tell them a little bit about you, maybe the company or business that you're in. Yeah. We'll start with Jackie. We'll go ahead and start with you.
All right. Hi, guys. Jackie Hallberg here. I am a full-time nonprofit director, and I deal with crime and conflict and victimization all day. So that gets to be tough stuff. And then here on LinkedIn, I try to really focus on mental wellness. I focus on my travel business, Tripping with Jax. I also really do a lot of work to try to elevate the reentry field. And so I have a home reentry business. I've connected with Melissa Houston to make sure that we're doing what's called the emotional women to really dig deep into those emotions. So this topic of wellness is near and dear to my heart. I love it. I'm so excited for our show tonight.
I am too. I am. You do. And you deal with some pretty tough stuff all day, some heavy stuff. And so, you are, a definite expert to talk about wellness and how you manage your own wellness. So I'm excited to hear a little bit more from you. And Charity, this is our first official show we've done together and our first season of knowing each other. So welcome. It's been a great getting to know you. Tell us a little bit more about you, what you do, and what makes you Charity.
Well, I try my best to live up to my name. I try my best. And wow, I'm just grateful to be included in the space with these wonderful ladies today. I am someone that loves helping others. And it was great when someone referred me to reach out to Dr. Tanya. It was great connecting with her and being part of the virtual wellness experience. So I know for myself, I am a career and leadership strategist. So I help mid to senior level career leaders who are looking to level up and receive a raise, not only in pay, but also in their personal power and in their peace as well. So wellness is a really integral part of what I actually talk about is career wellness and leadership wellness. So coming at that angle, grateful to be here and excited to learn from the ladies here today, because you guys, there are some amazing people that are going to be part of the experience. So I'm glad to be part of it.
There are. You are right about that. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. And one of the things that you guys are all going to see that are here tonight watching is that, we have people from all walks of careers to come and share their expertise on the topic of wellness. And with that being said, we have Erica Kessie with us. She was with us the last time. I should have said Jackie's been with us for about 3 different events. And Erica, this is her second time with us. And we're happy to have you back. So Erica, tell everybody a little bit about your amazing self.
Yes, hello everyone and happy day. I am Erica Kessie, a love force with mysterious wisdom, celebrating life, and I'm a multifaceted mommy and leader working with CEOs, helping them to knock out those mental blocks with imposter syndrome and burnout so that they can systemize their businesses and have a thriving life.
I love that. Absolutely. I've been sort of stealing multifaceted a little bit because, I
Because
think
you are.
because we are, right? Like when you really look at that, like you really are. And I always tell everyone, I'm like, well, they're like, so what do you do? And I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's see. I started as an educator because I'm always going to be an educator. And then I'm this, and then I have CLI, and then I have this, and then I have the 2350 network, and then, and it just kind of grows. And I'm like, where did you want me to start? We're multifaceted, and I think that's what also puts us in a great position to be talking about wellness, because in order for us to be able to do all of that, we have to have some tools in our toolbox, some strategies, some skills, life experiences, all of those pieces to make us who we are so that we can share this wealth of knowledge with everyone. So let me go in here also and Jackie chimed in. She's excited for tonight. Thank you, Christy, our ever wonderful cheerleader. Hello. She's part of our family for
Awesome.
sure. Melissa, have had a great time getting to know you. I was happy I listened in on your show the other night with Erin. So that was a great show. I loved that. And she's a good friend of Jackie's. And then Emotional Balance Coach E. Hello. Nice to see you. Happy to have you here as well. So thank you so much for being here. I'm going to show this. This will kind of go over our faces, but we're just going to do this as a quick overlay. Those of you that don't know anything or haven't heard anything, the virtual wellness experience is coming March 21st and 22nd. We have 21 presenters, 21 speakers, 20 presentations. So we are very busy over these 2 days. You can grab your tickets by scanning that QR code, or you can go to the Creative Living Ideas website. And I'd like to take a second and just show you those pieces so that you can join us for this amazing event. If you go to Creative Living Ideas website, and I'll throw that banner down at the bottom, creativelivingideas.com, you come up to a page like this. If you sign up for my newsletter, you don't miss any of the events that we have or host. So make sure that you're doing that. And then when you're on the site, you can go to the virtual wellness experience and you can see information about ticket pricing, and then you can register here. This is last year's magazine. And then of course, our YouTube channel is here. The YouTube channel, we host live events. So coming soon, I would recommend that you are subscribed to the Creative Living Ideas YouTube channel. Damian Kinsey and I host the 2350 Effect every Sunday evening. It is live streamed on here, so you don't miss it, as well as Meet the Presenters is coming up. So you're going to get to know more and more about the presenters of the virtual wellness experience. And then we always do the recap. So make sure that you take a minute to go into Creative Living Ideas YouTube channel. You'll notice either me in the red shirt, or you'll see the little CLI logo. So those are some of the things that'll help you get to where you need to be. So without further ado, let's get into some questions here, ladies. So, what does wellness mean to you, Erica? When you think about wellness, what does wellness mean to you?
It means to do what it takes to thrive. And we will be talking more about that in my talk. And that means that you are keeping yourself in the frequency of joy, of contentment, being passionate, inspired. So you have to take action to do that. How do you do that? You must cope if things go wrong, or you need to be doing your self-care practices. And you need a support system around you. And speaking of that, Tanya is one of the founders of the 2350 network. And if you're interested in that, put a smiley face in the comments and we'll be happy to tell you more.
I love that. I love that. Yes. Thank you so much. Erica and Jackie are both part of our 2350 network family. We love having you. And so, Jackie, what does wellness mean to you?
Well, it means a lot of support. First of all, like Erica just did so well being like 2350 network. It's a supportive community. She wasn't just trying to shout you out, but we support each other. And when you're focused on your wellness, this is not a world you can deal with alone. You have to reach out to support people, whether they're your families, whether they're people in your screens and LinkedIn world, whether it's people at work or people in your medical community. We have to take care of ourselves, and we can't be fully well if we think we can do it all by ourselves. We need to go see doctors or do different self-care practices and things. So being well doesn't mean that you're this skinny little person or you're this muscle person. It doesn't mean you have all the answers, but it means that you are prioritizing taking care of you. Because if you can't take care of you, who else can do it? So it really means to me, connecting that support network, I think, is absolutely paramount with wellness.
I love that. I love that. I also I'm taking key phrases away, so I'll come back to those in a second. Charity, what does wellness mean to you?
Yes. Wow. So amazing responses so far from both Erica and Jackie. And I love how they spoke about it. And really, I think of wellness as being, holistic process of focusing on not just your external well-being, but also internally. So mentally, emotionally, relationally, physically, materially, financially. So it's so many different facets to it. And yeah, like to kind of add on with what Erica was mentioning, yes, it is definitely our energy management as well. So wellness is really tied to that core and making sure that we're showing up as our best selves, really, and taking that radical action that's needed to move forward. And I love what Jackie also said about community. That is really a big part of it. And relational wellness is really imperative as well to every aspect of our lives.
Yes, absolutely. So keywords I'm picking up on here. Erica always uses the word thrive, and I love that she uses the word thrive. She's always going to have a thriving day. There's so much to the word thriving when you think about it, right? And I always think it back to my child development courses of like failure to thrive, right? If you're failing to thrive, you are literally dying, right? Failure to thrive. So thriving is a really huge word, and I think that is key for people that they're here tonight listening to it. Jackie, support is also, right? I love that you talked about support, finding support, asking for help, being in circles that are supportive, like that helps you thrive. And then charity, again, that holistic, that internal piece of yourself is so important to be able to focus on and to find. Like that's a hard piece, I think, for people to find. And I think you have to get to a high level to be able to find that holistic piece internally. Mine's pretty simple. You guys are pretty profound, and I'm sticking to mine because I don't want to confuse people that have been watching the last few Wednesdays. Mine is I always watch and do I used to do it more often than I have, but yoga with Adrienne. And she always would say in her poses, find what feels good. So when you're in a pose, if it feels weird, kind of work yourself into where it feels good here. And I really kind of keep that in the back of my mind. Am I doing something that is not feeling good right now? I'm not going to do that anymore. Or, sometimes we're in positions that we have to kind of be in those. And I think, I'm not going to be in that anymore. I don't want to be in that position again, or I don't want to be in that conversation again, or that setting again. I'm going to find what feels good. And so that's kind of what wellness means to me, is that good, just feeling good, which can be a lot of different things for other people. I love this. Thank you so much. Christy, you're right. We cannot go through life alone. We need support. Thank you, emotional balance coach, doing whatever it takes to thrive. LinkedIn user with the smiley face. Thank you so much for being here. Action. I love that, Melissa. Wellness means being good. All right. Wholeness of self and caring for others. That is very nice, Dr. Tanya. I wrote that before she said it. I love it. Well, I appreciate everyone in the audience participating. We love that. We love that about you. Did anybody want to respond on anybody else's before I go to our next question?
I just want to say I love the diversity of the answers in the comments, because what works for me may not be the definition Dr. Tanya wants to use, because it just doesn't feel as right to her. Or Charity might be just like, oh, if I do that, that doesn't make me feel well at all. That makes me get a little high energy or a little wild up or something. Where Erica, it might be something that she thinks, everybody can do to thrive. And for me, I'm like, oh, that's got my anxiety going. There's no way. So do what works for you. Use your diversity and keep learning from other people. Because if you're just like, I don't feel well and happy, I don't have that joy Erica's talking about, try something somebody else has suggested, or think about it in a different way. So that's just what I wanted to follow.
I love that. I love that. It's true. Anybody else want to respond?
Well, I want to respond and say that that's what Jackie mentioned. It's personalization. It's your own journey, and we all unlock a little bit more and a little bit more of that wellness as things show up in our life, people and circumstances, maybe even patterns keep showing up, so that you can break free from that. So yes, it's a different level and unlocking as you are moving and becoming more self-actualized. So yes, it's just, you have to sit with yourself, right, and figure out what's the thing that feels best, like Dr. Tanya said, and then do that until you find something else that feels good for you. Yeah.
I love that. All right. So what is your favorite wellness activity? Oh, Erica, go.
Naps. I take a nap every single day. And if I can get 2 in, that's great. I love a nap.
I love it. I love it. That is hilarious because I was looking something up very quickly. And go ahead. What's your favorite activity, Jackie?
So I love me some naps too, but a lot of times I use naps instead of to just rest and relax, but to avoid things. So I can't say that's my favorite wellness. I think it's my favorite coping mechanism. But in terms of my favorite wellness activity, if you know me, if you followed me, I think you know the answer. It's traveling. Okay. My whole brain explodes when I get to be out of my neighborhood, out of my town, out of my work office space, learning about other cultures, meeting people I would have never run into, seeing landscape that I just don't have in Michigan, especially during the winter. It does something that just sparks my energy. I want to move more. I want to eat better. I want to just kind of be like, I got to keep doing more of this. So that's my favorite wellness activity. Even if I can't afford to go somewhere far away, I can go escape into some place in a park in my neighborhood. I can go overnight with a friend. Something that doesn't have to be super financially draining can just be so powerful for me.
Do you find, Jackie, that the anticipation of the trip, the planning, the thinking, the preparing, the excitement is just as exciting, if not more, than actually being on the trip?
You know, almost always that's the case, Dr. Tanya. Like, I love to plan and I love to be like, what are all the free things I can see and what haven't I done before and where can I avoid all the tourist craziness? However, this last trip that I just had, I knew I was going to have a good time and see some good stuff, but I also was kind of like, I'm just happy to be going to the sunshine and being able to escape. And the actual trip this time blew the planning excitement out of the water. It was so much better even than I could have anticipated.
I love that. Charity, how about you?
Yes, I actually have like two things, and
you have as many as
yeah, so the first one would be writing. So I enjoy journaling and writing poetry and prose, and that for me is a great way to be able to express myself and kind of get through my thoughts. I'm more introspective, so I do enjoy that. And then I would say in terms of the physical aspect, I do enjoy dancing. So I enjoy dancing as if, no one is watching me and just, free flowing. I think it's a great way to charge your energy and elevate it in a way that is really, really, if you heard a song that you really enjoy, it can change your mood. And I feel the same way about movement of your body. If you're moving in a way and you feel a certain way, even if you feel down, it's like it'll bring my energy back up.
Yes, I agree completely. I do absolutely love to just turn on music and dance. I was raised with dancing. I have a yoga room, just an extra bedroom, yoga, dance, whatever I want to do in that room. It's my space, like my diffuser if I want to be calm, if I want to be crazy. Erica's laughing at me. She's like, I wish I had a camera in there to watch you go crazy.
I think she was laughing at the comment that was just about it.
Well, it's all right. Everyone's just being honest here, and I like it. It's okay. All right. I did want to say I love to dance as well as I love a nap, because have you ever seen this video? This is me if I didn't get one. That's my favorite line. Did you have a nap today? I didn't. Well, you need one. So my whole family knows that if it is time for me to take a power nap, please let her go. Take her 10-minute nap. The world will be a better place when she gets back out of that bedroom. I mean it. Some people cannot power nap. They're like, oh, it makes me so groggy. I love a good power nap. Give me 10, 20 minutes and I am a whole new person. The ideas are flowing. I feel good. I'm ready. I love it. So check that one out later. Do you need a nap? Did you have a nap today? All right. I'm going to take just a second. Also, those of you that are here with us now, we do have the virtual wellness experience. These are our presenters for the virtual wellness experience. I'm going to give you a 39-second quick little bit about it. So hang with me for that. We'll come back with a if you guys want to join us, grab your ticket. You can reach out to me. Tickets are on sale. It is a virtual event. It is on Zoom events. You'll be at home in your pajamas. You get access to the videos for up to 2 weeks. So if you can't join for both days, but you want to come back on Sunday and watch it, you certainly can do that. So grab your tickets. There, you can go to my LinkedIn page. You can go to my Facebook page, wherever you're watching. And you can see a QR code where you can scan that and you can purchase tickets from there. So I encourage you to join us. We've got amazing people. These are just 3 of their amazing people that are with us tonight who are going to be presenting. So with that being said, what is the impact that you're hoping to have on the attendees of the virtual wellness experience, without telling, everything that your event is, but what's the impact that you're hoping that people are going to walk away with from this event? And whoever's Charity, would you like to answer first?
Sure. I had a feeling you were going to ask me. So, yes, I had a feeling you would ask me first.
And this is your first event, so no stress. Just if you don't really know, it's okay.
Well, I have, had the privilege of, participating in other events that are, panel events where we have different experts from different fields come together. So I think for me in general, anytime I'm participating in an event, I always think of how do I want people to feel when they are leaving the event and what takeaways they will have. So you did mention not like going too much into depth about the topics, but I would say in general, I do like for those who are attending to feel empowered by the discussion and understand that they have personal power. They have personal power, they have autonomy, and they are able to really step into their own power. And I am talking about self-leadership. So I'm talking about the importance of developing yourself. And to Erica's earlier point of taking radical action and responsibility. And I am going to go into a more specific process and how you can incorporate some tools that will help you to own your self-leadership. And really that can impact all areas of your life, not just professionally, but personally as well.
Wow, that is going to be an amazing session. I'm excited to see it myself. I love that because, I feel like, those of you that are watching, leadership does not have to be for the person who's the big boss at a place. That doesn't have to be that. You can be a leader in your own world, in your own area, in your family, in, your smaller settings, wherever you want to be. And those skills can take you very far in life. Love that. Jackie, how about you? What are you hoping people are going to take away from your session or from the event?
Yeah, so much. So one of the coolest thing about the event is the diversity of the speakers and the topics. So there's different learning styles, there's different presentation styles. Like I just met Charity like 2 minutes before we went live tonight, and I am just loving her kind of cool, calm confidence when she talks. And I'm like, I could listen to her. I want to learn from her, where I'm all over the place and everything and stuff. So I'm just like, I love the diversity, like how we're sharing information, what our lived experiences are, what our business models have been, what are all this kind of stuff. So I love that. And I know everybody gets so much out of these virtual conferences because you can be in your jammies, you can be off camera while you're doing it, you can watch the replay, or you can be full on and be asking the presenter questions and be putting stuff in the chat for other people to interact. Or, you can just be here and just kind of be multitasking, doing what you need to get through your day during those events. But your brain is going to retain stuff. So I talked earlier about the thing that I think wellness means to me is having a support network. That does not mean that they have to live in your house. You have to see them every day. You have to visually talk to them, see them, touch them. My topic is all about how the difference of loneliness and being alone can be two completely different things, or they can really overwhelm you. And one of the leading causes of death that a lot of people never talk about is loneliness, especially as you age, or if you have a physical disability or a mental disability and your people start falling away from you. They just don't want to work with you, deal with you. You have a divorce, there's a death in the family, your adult kids move away, you didn't have kids, and you're aging by yourself. That loneliness should not eat your brain and your body at too young of an age. And so I'm going to be sharing a whole bunch of cool things I've had to learn myself. I've been a therapist for over 20 years, but I've still had to learn it myself. And so I want to share stuff. I want to learn from other people. And even as a presenter in my own session, I learn from the people that are in there and that are attending. So this is one of the most valuable trainings. I mean, I have to send my staff and myself to different trainings for my day job. We spend a lot more money than what this conference costs, and we get what, 1 hour, 3 hours?
Yes.
Full days, and you don't even have to sit there the whole time. So I could go on forever. This is why I participate in your guys' conferences, because they are so engaging and powerful, and I learn so much. So I could keep talking, but I'm going to pass it on to Erica because I can't.
Oh, we appreciate you. That's awesome. Erica, what do you hope people are going to gain from yours?
Okay, so my mission in life is to provide safety, support, and enhancement to leaders. And so, uh, the time that we'll spend, we're going to have a good time. We're gonna play. We're going to tell stories, and I want you to walk away with a Thrive plan, and actually learn how to use it so that then um, you can move out of relational trauma into trust. And that starts with your own trust that you have a good picker, that you know how to pick the right people to be in your life and to support you, and that you know those people are going to support you well because they actually know how to hold space for you. They know how to bring you from a survivor mind into a thriving mind.
I love that. I love that. There's so much. I know we've had a lot of people who have been here and been to our events before, and the testimonials are incredible. Christy's ready for the experience for sure. Just amazing different comments from people that we've had over the years already about this event that they walk away from probably so much. So let me tell you a few things. So about the event. So we start at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and our sessions are every 45 minutes. There's 2 presenters every 45 minutes. In the middle of the day, we have a networking opportunity, so you can come, meet the presenters, network with other people, get to know them, learn more about their business, what do you need, things like that, and then we finish up the day. I'm doing a wrap up on the last day. Damien's doing the opening on the first day. And then for the first time ever, we're presenting a session together for this. We decided we would fill a time slot. So we're excited about doing that. And it's just, our goal is to really help people grow. We want people to come away from the event thinking, I've got a lot of things that I want to do, and where am I going to start with them? And, have a lot of strategies, a lot of tools, a lot of resources. And, we know that people are going to walk away with that. I already know they're going to. So coming to this event is just going to be amazing for you and for anyone. I would say, the very first event I did, my daughter helped. She was probably 22 years old, was engrossed in the sessions. I mean, she was like, because we were switching in and out of sessions because I was checking on every presenter. And it was the first time I was doing it. Damien hadn't partnered with me yet. And she was like, I said, hey, we're in computers in the same dining room. I said, hey, you go jump into Jackie's session. I'm going to go jump into Erica's. She's like, but I'm really into this. I'm like, well, you could come back to it. Just switch rooms with me, but it's for any age. I would say, anybody that was probably 18 or above could benefit from it. You've got kids that are in college or that are looking into careers. This is a great opportunity to learn about people who are, in different careers. I'm in education, Damien's in, has been in that social services kind of area. Jackie and Erica are therapists, charity leadership. I mean, there's so many. We have, personal trainers, nurses, like so many professions, just even to start getting to know. So there's so much that you can gain from it. Absolutely love that. So that's what I am hoping that everyone comes and takes away. So yes, Christy, life-changing sessions. I agree. You can check us out. Damien and I are hosting on Sunday evenings at 7 p.m. Central Time. And then we have Meet the Presenters coming up in 2 weeks, where every night for 5 nights in a row, you're going to be able to see a few different presenters that are going to be hopping on talking a little bit more. We won't even ask them these same questions, and you're still not going to hear exactly what they're talking about. So you're just going to get to know them a little bit better. One of the things we love the most about our presenters is we spend time getting to know them, and we spend time having them get to know each other. So they're building real relationships. And this is really, truly for everyone's wellness, including our presenters. All right, ladies, as we're closing out at this 31 minutes in, do you have a final something you want to say?
I would like to say everything for your thriving flows to you.
I love that. Thank you.
That's very nice. I'm not going to be as profound as that. I'm going to say you deserve to take care of yourself.
I love
Doing things like sessions like this, meeting good people, learning about things, getting a nap if you need to. Take care of yourself. That's the most important thing.
Love that. Thank you for sharing that.
I love everything that everyone has said, and I really look forward to the event based off of everything shared. I think that even if I was not a presenter, it would definitely be something I would be very interested in. And I would just encourage everyone to understand the power of leading yourself, because I do truly believe you're not able to successfully lead others until you're able to first lead yourself. And that does mean, self-leadership does mean self-care as well. So it goes together. It's a necessity and not nice to have, but something you really need to prioritize now more than ever, I believe. So it's so important to have events like this. Thank you again so much for having me. And I look forward to all of the wonderful things to come.
Excellent. Well, thanks, everybody. Thank you, Jackie and Charity and Erica, for being here. If you want to stick around for a minute afterwards, that would be great. We're going to end the stream. Thanks for everyone who joined us tonight, because you could have been anywhere and you chose to be with us. We appreciate you so much. Have a good night. Bye.